Hello, welcome to expandance. This is a quick de-stress class today, so not a full expandance class. We're just going to do some breathing, some moving, maybe a little bit more breathing, and that's it. That's all we're doing today. So you can be standing or sitting or lying down for this first part. And for anything else after that, please listen to your body. If there's something that I do that your body is just, it's not in your wheelhouse today, or you don't want to do that, feel free to do something else or just not do that and just rest. It's totally fine. But whether you are sitting or standing, please feel your feet on the floor. You can give your toes a little wiggle. And then let's give the shoulders a little wiggle at the same time. Shoulders and toes. Let's give our hands a little wiggle as well. Fingers. Yeah, maybe the head a little wiggle too. And then maybe we wiggle the butt a little bit in the chair. And if you're lying down, you can do all of this as well. Just wiggle some stuff. Lovely, friends. Okay, we are going to just check in with our bodies. Just notice, you can kind of move while you do this a little bit if you want to, or you can just stand or just kind of notice, oh, where's feeling good? Where's feeling spacious today? Where maybe there's a little stiffness in some places or pain, or just kind of noticing like you're doing your like couple of little stretches like you would maybe when you first wake up. Yeah, can stretch up. Ooh, another little wiggle. And then we're going to come to a place of relative stillness. If you want to move a little bit, that's fine. We're going to be breathing. We're going to start today with a hand on our chest up near our heart. And we're going to do some heart breathing. And we're going to breathe in for, I'm going to say 5 counts and then breathe out for 5 counts, but please breathe in on the counts that work for you. What we're looking for is consistency. So for this particular exercise, we're looking for 4 counts in, 4 counts out, or 6 counts in, 6 counts out, or whatever works for you. But we're looking for that consistency for a little while. So let's start by putting our hands on our heart and just connecting into your heart, saying hello to your heart for a moment. And we're going to breathe in through the nose if you can. If you're all stuffy, that's okay. You need to breathe through your mouth. Not a worry. Just breathe somehow. And out through the mouth, preferably. So breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. Breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5. Connecting in with your heart. 3, 4, 5. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going on your own time. You can count yourselves. Feeling that warmth of your hand against your heart, against your chest. Starting to notice where we're breathing into, how deep the breath is going in the body. And at the same time, keeping that awareness of your hand on your chest and your counting. Feeling your feet on the floor or on the earth, your hand on your heart, your breath entering and exiting the lungs. And thanking your heart for being there for you and beating. If you're sitting here doing this class, your heart is still going. So 100% success rate so far with the heart beating. Two more breaths. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to keep your hand here now, that's fine, or you can just let it go down onto your lap if your arm's getting tired. And just let your breath do whatever it's doing for now, no more counting. And then we're going to bring both hands onto our lower belly. So I'm going to find my belly button and I'm just going to bring one hand below. There's my belly button. I'm going to bring one hand below and the other hand on top. And we're going to connect into our lower belly, into our center, and imagine a beautiful ball of light in there, the color of the sun and about the size of a grapefruit. And if you have trouble with visualizing things, feel that warmth of your hands on your belly coming through your shirt. And imagine that warmth going into your belly and meeting some other warmth in there, some comfort. And on your own time, just taking a few deeper breaths down into your belly this time, into that bowl of light. And as we exhale over the next few exhalations, see if you can just bring a little bit of ease into the jaw, into the shoulders, and into your fingers. So breathing into the bowl of light. And then exhale, exhale, release your jaw a little bit. You can give it a wiggle if you want. And then your shoulders, and then your fingers, just relaxing them a little bit. And again, breathing into your bowl of light. And then relaxing the jaw, shoulders, and fingers. And one more, breathing in. And then relaxing the jaw, shoulders, fingers. Beautiful, friends. If your eyes are closed, feel free to open them and just keep some of your awareness as you do on that lovely ball of light in your center and on your heart as well as we get up from our chair and start moving a little bit. So come on up out of your chair slowly if you've been sitting for a while. And we're just going to move our bodies a little bit and gently. So first, as you get up, just another couple of stretches here. Whatever feels good. Shake out a leg, shake out another leg, maybe shake out a foot, shake your booty. If you're lying down and you need to be lying down today, shake what you have, shake what you can shake safely. Beautiful friends, we're going to take our hands and we're going to rub them together quite vigorously. We're going to build up some heat in our hands. And then we're just going to hold them apart and just feel that energy that we've created here, that chi. We're going to bring that one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly and breathe it in through your hands, into your heart, into your belly. And then relax the jaw, shoulders, And fingers and let go. Beautiful, everybody. Take your hands up. We're going to take a little massage of the jaw here, maybe of the sinuses, maybe of the temples. Little massage on the face. I like to really get into those muscles in between the bones of the jaw. And then I like to massage the head as well. So feel free to bring your hands up to the brain. And it's kind of like I'm shampooing. So we're just stimulating some nerve endings up here, waking up the skull, waking up the skin up here too, giving ourselves a different hairstyle with this. And then you can shake out the hands if you like, bring the hands up to the ears, and then just give a little pull all the way down the outside of the ear. Anywhere that feels good. You can even kind of bring your hands, not all the way into the ear, the inner ear canal, but on the outside parts of the ear. If you want to give it a little massage or just a little pressure, different places, that's great. And then we're going to take the hands and we're going to pull away from the spine on the neck a few times. And then over the shoulders, pulling forward from the trapezius, over the shoulders. Whoo! I really like to get my fingers digging in there. Feels really good. And then we're going to take those same hands, same two hands. We're going to just do light tapping on the sternum. Make some noise if you want, if that feels good. Breathe into that. And out. And then just shake off the hands and the legs again. Nice. Take a little rub down one arm on the outside with your hand, and then rub up the inside of the arm up to the armpit. You can do a little massage in the armpit if that's possible for you today. And then we'll go to the other side. Just rubbing down the hand, down to the hand, turn the hand over, and then rub up the inside of the arm, and then a little massage in the armpit. And then we're just going to do a little bit of rubbing on the back, down by the kidneys, whatever you can reach. Around the side, and then little circles maybe on the belly. I like to go up the right-hand side of the body, across and down the left-hand side to mimic digestion. And then we're just going to take this rubbing down as far down the legs as you can go. If you can, pick one up at a time. Feel free to do that. Give a little massage to the foot. And if not, that's okay. Just send a little bit of love down there, the lower part of the body. Both feet. Beautiful, friends. We're going to take the hands up to the top of the head and we're going to swish down as if we've just gotten out of the shower and we're kind of just whoosh, getting rid of the excess water. It's a bit like that, but it's a little gentler. So you are touching your skin a little bit, but very gently. So we're going to start at the front and just like we're just whoosh, washing off the world, washing off anything that has gotten stuck to us this week that we really don't need to carry anymore. Just swish it off the arms, off the body, off the back, off the legs. Again, if you can't get all the way down there, that's okay. Swish as far as you can. And then shake those arms and shake those legs again. Beautiful, friends. We are going to bring the feet, the heels up off the ground and just stretch a little bit in the lower and the bottom of the foot and the metatarsal. So going from one side to the other and just kind of getting a little bit more movement going underneath us in the feet. And breathe, relax the shoulders. So you do this. If you need to balance, you can be holding on to something or just use the wall as balance here. Really bringing those heels up off the floor as much as possible so you get a little bit more stretch in the toes. And then shake that out. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Bring the arms up if you can. And exhale, send them down. Beautiful. Bring those feet under your hip bones. So where your hip bones are about here, just make sure your feet are about that much apart. Bend your knees here. We're going to do our floppy arm swings, our Sally swings. So nothing really moves in the lower legs. They're just nice and bent and relaxed down there. And we're just moving the shoulders side to side. And this lovely centrifugal force is flinging our arms out. I don't want to hit my plant here. Flinging our arms out. And then they're kind of collapsing in on the body. And at a certain point, you may find that you can look behind a shoulder, even maybe behind you to the wall behind you. And we're breathing. Yes, we're relaxing the shoulders. We're just letting the arms be really floppy like a rag doll. All right, a couple more of these. And then just slow it down till we get to a stop and just feel the sensations in your body. If there's anywhere that feels, maybe your hands feel a bit tingly, maybe there's a little bit more energy going up the spine here. And then we're just going to widen our stance a little bit, bend the knees again, and we're just going to do a little hula hoop. So this can be tiny, this can be small, just moving the hips around, or you can make it a little bit bigger. And breathe, feel your feet on the floor. And then let's go the other direction. Taking stock of whenever the brain wants to come in and tell you something that you're doing is terrible or has some kind of criticism about what you're doing right now, just noticing that. That's kind of the first thing. And saying, okay, thanks, brain. I'm just going to keep doing this though, because it feels good. Because hopefully it does feel good. Okay, bring those feet in a little bit more. We're actually going to swing. So we're going to bend our knees and we're just going to swing our arms as if we're walking, but we're not walking. We're bending our knees and we're swinging our arms front and back in opposite directions. So you're swinging your arms at the same rhythm as your knees are bending and they're going straight forward over the toes. And we're breathing. If you want to get really adventurous, you can do a whole circle. So the circles will be going opposite ways. That's kind of a fun challenge, but there's no need to do that. Lovely. A couple more. Sending those arms back as well as forward. And then just relax that, let it go, shake it out. We're going to bend to the side. If your shoulders aren't quite up to it, feel free to keep your hands on your hips here and just tilt. Otherwise, we'll bring up one arm, breathe in, everybody together. And exhale. Nice stretch on the side of the body. You're being supported here too by this hand on your hip and also with your core. Breathe in, come up, and exhale. Other side. Breathe in, exhale over. And then breathe in, come up, exhale down. One more, both sides. Over. Gotta remember to drop my shoulder here. Away from the ear, right? Other side. And up. Beautiful. We're going to go forward and back now. So it's kind of like a standing cat-cow. It's like we're going over a big ball. There's a big ball in front of us. We're sending our hips back. and we're kind of hollowing out everything. And then we're going to reverse that, friends. We're going to send the chest forward, tilt the hips back, open up the front body. And we're just going to do that gently a couple more times. Breathing as we do, allowing for a little bit of length in the back body and the front. And then come back just to a neutral standing position. Shake it off. So for the next 30 seconds, we're going to do whatever movement we feel like we need to do. So I'm going to give you some examples. Maybe you need to punch a little bit today. Maybe you need to kick a little bit today, kick the air. Maybe you need to do some kind of more flowy stuff. You can just kind of easefully move gently like you're moving through water. Maybe you need to do some bouncing. Get the knees soft and do some bouncing. That can feel really good. Maybe you feel like you want to be a little bit more comforted today. You can put your hands around you and you can just kind of sway back and forward and feel that kind of really early swaying, rocking motion. So feel it out, feel what you want to do. Maybe you want to, maybe you just need to move your hips around a little bit. Maybe you need to do some stretching. Try some stuff out. If you're not sure what you feel like, try those things that I just gave you. If you have a wall here, something that can feel really good is pressing against it like hard. And help us feel a little bit safer knowing that there's something so solid there. You can press against it with your hands. You can bring your back to it and press into it with your back using your feet, pushing your feet down into the floor. Or if you're with another person, you can just kind of push against them. That can feel really nice. Another thing for grounding is you can just get down, get low, get on the floor for a bit. And just feel the floor underneath you, maybe kneeling, getting onto your hunkers, haunches. And yeah, so just keep doing those things just for another moment. You don't have to stick to one. And again, notice any sort of judgment that's coming in, self-judgment here. And just go, you know what? Thank you. That's fine. I'm just going to keep doing this because it's helping me. And then we'll all come back and just shake one more time, shake it off. Lovely. And then we're going to come back to seated position. If you want to, you can stay standing if that's more comfortable. My hair. The hairstyle always changes once we do that massage. So we're going to come back here. We're going to bring one hand back up to our heart, and we're going to have one hand down in the lower belly. So looks like this. And your feet flat on the floor if you can. And so just take a moment to settle back in. We just did some movement. So you may feel a little bit more movement in the body, a little bit more of a sensation. Maybe the heart rate is a little bit higher. Maybe you're a bit warmer. So just noticing, yeah, noticing your temperature if that has changed, noticing your heart rate if that has changed. Any other sensations? Maybe there's tingling somewhere. Maybe there's more of a sense of ease. Hopefully there's more of a sense of ease. And we're going to round out here by doing this lovely breath that I was taught as a teenager, actually, when I was having a panic attack at summer camp. And I was told this, but it's a lovely one for stress. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe into our lower belly and then into our chest. So essentially you're thinking about pushing your lower hand, this hand thinking about pushing this out first. And as you get more and more breath in, then you end up pushing this hand out at the chest. And then when we release the breath, we release the breath from the top down, right? So you're expanding from the bottom, and then you're releasing from the top down. Make sense? So let's put one hand up on the chest, one hand on the belly. If you want to, you can close your eyes. You don't have to. We're going to breathe in and we're going to push out the belly first, or fill the belly. Let's think of it that way. Fill the belly first. And then when the belly can't get any fuller, fill up the chest. And then release on the exhale, the chest first. Let that fall. And then the belly falls too. So we're going to just continue this for a moment, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And out through the mouth, relax the chest first, and then the belly. And again, filling the belly with air, then the lungs and the upper lungs, and then letting go from the top down, down to the belly. And again. And exhale. One more of these. And exhale. You can let the hands drop if you want to, if that feels good, or keep them there if that feels good. And we'll take one just regular breath here. Beautiful, friends. Bring your hands in and in together, and we're just going to push on our fingertips like this, sealing in our little quick practice here today. And then if you want to, give yourself a hug or give yourself a high five or something that celebrates you showing up and doing something for your stress levels today. And just checking in with the body, checking in with yourself. Maybe you feel a little bit better. Hopefully you do. And yeah, I hope you come and visit me again soon. Do some more expandance with me. In our longer classes, we have more movement, we have music, we do some drawing sometimes, some writing and reflecting sometimes. And then we do like either shavasana or some kind of restorative pose at the end of our classes. So those are the longer classes. So this is like a little bit of our class. So I hope it was helpful.